And I believe it is that time once again, 90 miles from comics. And I am your host, as always, Y290, Chad in the building. And I'm super excited because it's new comic book day. And for all the 90holics that are in the chat and that will be hopping in the chat, showing up on the replay, I got to say it for the 90holics. YouTube is 90, and it feels so good to be broadcasting live here on New Comic Book Day. And you already know, I got the man, the myth himself. It's the captain of the Funkship Troopers, Javi Air. Javi, what is going on, my brother?
What is up, Chad? Everybody in the chat, what's going on? Happy to be here on a Wednesday, man. Hallows Eve.
Hallows Eve, that is right. And we all know it is the night before Halloween. Super excited to talk some comic books. We all know there's a special Halloween edition of Comigories coming on a little later. That's why we're coming to you a little early tonight. So that way we can all watch the fun at 8 o'clock. The Boy Who Had Seven, he's having everyone that's ever been on it come dress up. And I believe 2 members of this panel itself might be even making an appearance. And the other member is that you know who he is. That's right. That's Highly a Comic, bro. What is going on, Raul?
What's up, everybody? New Comic Book Day. Happy Halloween Eve. Let's get it on.
Hey, all right. No, I don't want to get it on with you. Get the hell out of here with that, Raul. All right, I want to talk some comics. How about that? And you know who wants to talk some comics? My boy D-Hyde, because it's been a long week. He's been partying, hanging out at Halloween, and now he's getting ready to talk about some comic books this week with you guys. What is going on, D-Hyde? We missed you. Oh, I love the sweater, bro.
Thank you. Yes.
straight out of a festival. Did you just leave a festival? You look like you left the festival.
Well, I did. I totally did. I was at Suwannee Halloween 2019.
And how was it?
Oh, it was incredible. It was a great time. But it was so good just hanging out in the forest for another, almost a week. It was great. I can't complain. So much fun, so much music. String Cheese is amazing, as always. And String Cheese Incident. It's the band who throws the festival every year. And, yeah, they're so great. It's such a fun time. I'm glad to be back. I'm glad to talk comics. And more importantly, let's get it on.
Hey, all right. So I guess Hyde's getting it on as well with Highly Account. Well, you know what? We might as well. We're all getting it on.
Yeah.
However you want to take it.
Get it on with you, Chad.
Yeah. Hey, but there is a very, very special guest tonight, and he's always stacked and jacked, and he's ready to go as always. And I didn't even sent the invite. He was ready to go. It's the one, the only, the other member of the NWO. Biggie Shaq. What is going on, Biggie
Well,
Shaq?
dude, the Biggie Shaq had to make an appearance on my Man 90's New Comic Book Day show, dude. And I'm really happy to be here, man. So I made it to the big leagues now, dude. We're going to show them new comic books today, man.
Ooh, I don't know about the big leagues, Biggie. You've been in the big leagues, Biggie Shaq. Don't even worry about that. Yeah. Everybody knows the immortal Biggie Shaq is the just unanimous YouTube champion. So, with that being said, fellas, let's talk some comic books. And we got some beautiful people joining us in the chat, man. And the first one to join us, JB, Discovery Bay Comics. Thank you, JB, for being here. We have Unruly Simeon. What is going on? And Hialeah holding it down in the chat as well. We got our other brother, Stay Puff, and Hyde is holding it down in the chat. Thank you guys for being here. We got Jeff Comics 813. What is going on, Jeff? Happy for you to be joining us as well. And I'm sure more 90holics will start trickling in throughout the show. So we'll get to that a little later. So let's do what we do best, fellas, and let's talk some comic books. Now, Hialeah, I know you've been a little sick lately, so that means you've probably had some time to do a little bit of reading.
Yeah, I did. I've been mainly reading the Walking Dead. I only read a couple of books.
All right, so let's hear it, bro.
Money Shot.
Yeah, well, there's been some talk about this book in the community lately.
Did you have it in my box waiting for me? Nice.
It's okay. It was all right. I'm glad I picked up the first one.
I think that variant was really talked about more than the actual book.
What, this one?
Yeah, because that's the Fantastic Four variant. But I think there's a second print that's coming out that's coming in a poly bag, and I told my local comic book shop to put that in my pull list, put it in my box.
Oh,
Oh,
Javi,
shit. Jeff's been
Javi-
rubbing off on you, Javi. Jeff's been rubbing off.
Javi wants the little, little raunchy variant. Yeah.
Other thing I read was Sharky. This is the end of Sharky. Kind of ended abruptly. It was a good series all the way till the end, and then it was just like bing bang boom, and everything was done. Everybody go home. But I liked it. And of course, Immortal Hulk, which, as Chad hates, I did not like this issue, man. I might be reading this online from now on because I'll leave it at 25. Great cover. I know you probably got to read this a few times to get it, but man, I just got lost. I didn't really like it. It wasn't my cup of tea. And then the rest that I've read was The Walking Dead, man. I'm halfway through that big old book, so I'll hopefully be finishing that up this week.
Sweet. Awesome stuff, Hialeah. Great stuff, man. Well, thank you for joining us, as I know you're a little under the weather, so I appreciate you for being here, man.
No problem, bro.
All right, Hyde. Now
Yo.
you might have more like festival stories than comic book stories, but we're ready to hear them all. So lay it on us, brother.
All right. Well, I'm gonna have to think about festival stories because we are, going out live. So I have to hold on to those probably. There's a lot of getting up to there, but there's so much happened. I wasn't even prepared for that. I do have. Oh, actually, before I left, I don't have anything to show, but in hearing that how everything was kind of confusing with the House of X and Powers of 10 and everything, instead of catching up, I just completely reread all of it in a day, like in a row, in one sitting.
Nice.
Yeah, I got it. It is complicated. It's complicated as all hell. If I didn't sit down and read it in one go and pay close attention and pore over everything like I was doing some kind of chemistry experiment, I wouldn't have gotten it. But yeah, it's great. I loved it. It's a total mind screwer thing. It jumps all over the place, but it actually is cohesive and makes sense, and I get what they did. It will take a while to explain, but I think I get it. I think I get it, guys. I think I get it.
Saying a lot. That's saying a lot.
Yeah, it is. I'm not 100% that I get it because it's Jonathan Hickman, but even thinking, it's pretty good. Next thing I did read, I read this today actually. It's Hard Boiled by Frank Miller and Jeff Darrow. This is just a really short read. This took me like 20 minutes to read this entire thing. It's just a weird, crazy future action noir. And normal Frank Miller stuff, but the art is by Jeff Darrow and it's impeccable. It's one of the nicest drawn things I've ever read. There we go. There's a nice splash. There's just so many splashes in this thing. And it's uber violent. It's as violent as violent can be, but that's what you want from Frank Miller, right? Just some very violent, dumb, macho BS. And it's perfect for that. Let me find a good show-off panel thing. There we go. A little gory.
Damn.
But yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah. It's Jeff Darrow, the same guy who does Shaolin Cowboy and all that.
Wow.
He's incredible.
Dude, that is totally wicked, man. What is up with that?
I know. And I think that's like a cover or just like some kind of pinup thing. Like, yeah, I think that was on the second or third issue, back and front covers.
That is pretty cool, man. That is great art, man. I dig it for sure.
And yeah, as far as the festival goes, guys, it was incredible. Like, if you haven't, and if you're inclined to listen to like more psychedelic jam-based music, look into String Cheese Incident. Numa. Oh, and Flying Lotus put on one of the craziest sets I've ever seen, guys. Check out Flying Lotus. He's going in some new crazy person directions. Like the live show he put on was closer. It was like a weird mishmash of like a Nine Inch Nails and Prince thing. Like he was performing in a giant cube that had graphics on it and would disappear in and out of it. And he was dressed like he belonged in a Matrix cave party. Like it was insane. Like it was a weird operatic thing. If you have a chance to see Flying Lotus anywhere near you, go. go, go, go. That dude's full out insane now. You need to see it. And yeah, that's pretty much what I've read and put into these eyeballs.
Nice, man. Awesome stuff, Hyde. We're super excited that you're back. We're happy that you survived the festival, because some of those festivals could be quite crazy, if you know what I mean.
Oh, this was an insane one.
So I can only imagine. And I'm sure it's always trying to outdo itself every year. And we know that you're a regular, advocate of going to Halloween. So I'm sure it continues to just get better and better. And who knows? Maybe one day I'll be there, but nowhere in the future, because little 90 is on his way.
Oh, for sure. Well, people bring kids. I saw a bunch of babies at the festival, surprisingly.
I don't know about
that.
Nah, bro. Hyde, you know me. I ain't in no way, shape, or form if I doing that. So if anything, I'll wait till he's old enough to be watched by somebody, and then I'll go by myself. So
you ain't going nowhere by yourself, son.
Oh, hi, Leah. This guy.
You ain't going nowhere by yourself.
All right.
Who are you kidding?
Somebody that I know that rolls with somebody big time all the time, and that's Little Shaq, because Biggie Shaq has always got to roll with Little Shaq. So, Biggie Shaq, what you been reading lately, brother?
Oh man, only some really hype stuff, dude. You know what I'm saying? Dude, y'all got to get your hands on some Prophet. This stuff is fire. It's got my man Splat. You know what I'm saying, dude? We're talking some of the best ink work, penciling stuff from the 90s. I'm almost got a little wild there, 90. But here's another one, another nice little Splat.
Ooh,
Splat niceness. They call them Plat and Splat. I picked this one up today. Pretty hype about it.
Nice, bro.
And
it's sweet, dude. It's got some good stuff in there.
You think he's been working his legs? Dreadstar.
Yeah. Hey, this stuff's hype. I love the hero with the mullet and the sword. You know what I mean? Just having fun, a good old time, dude. Pre Infinity Gauntlet type stuff, dude. Or what is that? It? Yeah, that's it.
That sounds. Right. It looks like something up Javi's alley for sure.
I have a couple of Dreadstars.
All right.
Little Miami Mice.
I dig that cover all day.
Little Miami Mice. That's pretty much it. Oh, hold on. I got one more. We got Black Belt hamsters, dude.
Oh man, I remember that, dude. I remember that.
Yeah.
That's fire.
I've been on my hipster indie kick, dude. I'm getting all the 90s hipster fun stuff, man. That's where
awesome.
I'm at right now. Bro.
That was like a Teenage Ninja Mutant Turtle thing.
Yeah, go get your profits, y'all. I'm telling you.
Nice. Well, hey, you guys already know Biggie Shaq is always on the hot spec. So there's the Biggie Shaq hot spec little Prophet, and that's what he's been reading in the little Miami Mice. Yo, hell yeah. I dig it. So, Javi, we know you have probably like the biggest stack to ever catch up on, and we got to know what you've been catching up on, brother.
I did show.
Javi's like, bring it on.
Yeah,
bring it on.
I did show this off. I think it was last week, but in lieu of Halloween,
Ooh, look at this guy.
Oh,
I don't know if you guys read this. I don't know.
That's not old though. That's a back issue.
Yeah, it's fine.
This just came out. Yeah,
you can talk about anything you've been reading, Biggie Shaq. Don't worry about it. You know,
okay.
Even if it was old, you can holler at it. It's all good, brother.
I mean, I don't know if you guys read it, but it was a very kind of like intense Joker story. John Carpenter, he's a director and a writer, and he directed Big Trouble in
Little China.
Yeah,
just gonna help. Sorry, he's one of my favorites. But yeah.
He introduced this character, this like male character that like kind of looks up to Joker, and he's like one of his little like clown goons, and goes on from there, and how they buddy up, and how the Joker just is this insane evil person. And yeah, you get a lot of horror, you get a lot of some gore, action, some blood, some violence. and just like a weird psychological trip in this story. Very, very interesting. I know Derek, he enjoyed it. He read it through, and he liked it. But yeah,
Oh yeah, I
very
loved it.
interesting.
Yeah, I loved it. It's dirt. It's like grimy. It's grimy and gross the way certain comic book stories need to be. And John Carpenter could nail that. He nails it hard. Like,
Yeah. I did read a back issue. I just put it away, Biggie, but it was a Mystics, Marvel Mystic Arcana, an event that happened in the past, and it was showcasing Magic, the X-Men character, and I read through that. I didn't kind of like read all the way through it, but I did flip through Detective Comics 1014, where they introduced a new villain. It's Mrs. Freeze. It was interesting. I kind of just wanted to flip through it just to see, what the hype was all about, and yeah, it was interesting. Not up my alley, but interesting nonetheless.
Nice, man. Awesome stuff, Javi. I appreciate it. Look at hold on, let me get the
ooh,
little
that
profit
envelope.
shout on Biggie Shaq.
Y'all see
Oh,
the
man.
splat?
The splat.
yeah.
The splat's going in, dude.
I dig it.
So nice. Hey, Javi, I thought that was a brand new book, dude. That was my fault, bro.
Nah, it's all good, man. No worries, Biggie
Yeah,
Shaq.
yeah.
On the review section, you can talk about anything you want. And I know Javi's excited to talk about that Magic.
Yeah, that's the one I just picked it. I just went to the other room and grabbed it. This is the one I read. It's a one shot. They did 4 1-shots, and this is part 1.
Who's writing on that? Who wrote on that?
It's 2 stories. Simonson is the first guy, and then Sexton is the other guy. With Eric Nugent, who did the art.
Oh, cool.
And that story is insane. It's crazy. It all has to do about like Egypt and like ancient Egypt and the history of magic and Marvel. Really cool stuff.
Nice.
Yeah.
Awesome stuff, Javi. Yo, shout out to Dark Mufasa for hopping in the chat. Shout out to our brother Brian. Take the time collectibles. Thank you guys.
What's up, Brian?
You guys are incredible because you could be doing anything that you want to on this new comic book day, but you're here celebrating with us. Now, as you already know, your boy 90's been crazy busy, so I've only really been able to read one thing last week, and as Hialeah might have been hated on it, I absolutely loved it. From my understanding, and I guess spoiler alert, and I don't really like to spoil anything, but I know it could have been a little confusing, but what it seemed to me, this was the origin of the One Below Awe, who had his first appearance in issue 12 and who was first talked about in issue 3, which has been like the underlining, I guess you can say, villain to the Immortal Hulk up until this point. So yes, it was very, psychedelic and kind of out there and very spacey. It almost had this Trad Moore, Donny Cates, Silver Surfer Black feel to it, which I actually absolutely loved. But when you came down to the core of it, from my understanding, I think it is the actual, you could say the, origin of the One Below Awe. And at the end of the book, the art changes. So you got two artists in here. It goes back to Joe Bennett in that last page where it has a big reveal of another great Hulk villain coming back into the game. And I'm not going to tell you who that is because you should read it and find out for yourself. But I actually absolutely love this book. This was the only book that I was actually able to read last week. And I actually reread Absolute Carnage #4. And I'm just going to say, I love me some Donny Cates. I'm just going to shout out that. And I love this cover, man. Come on, man. Some great stuff right there.
That is
so
a badass.
No, it's incredible, man. And shout out to Comic Head 84 for joining us in the chat. Appreciate you for being here, Kenny. You are the man. So now, that'll bring us to our little speculation talk this week. And as you guys saw, I had this up. You know what? I mean, I'm going to say this. This is still a very affordable key. This is a great spec book. That's why I put it up. And shout out to my brother, Highly a Comic Bro, because he gifted this beautiful 9/8 to me for my birthday. I am just still blown away by that.
Oh.
But first appearance as Jenica as a turtle. Great speculation book. And if you guys have not picked one up yet, you definitely want to go get one because it's still affordable. You can find this for a very reasonable price, raw and or graded. So definitely, if you guys come across it out in the wild, I would tell you hop on it. You already know that Eastman cover is beautiful as well, and I have me one of those for sure. I might have to slab that one to have the pair, man. It just ever since I guess I started hanging out with Hialeah, I feel like I got my slab game's got to like step up. So I might have to slab the other one, but who knows if that will happen. But Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles issue 95, the first appearance of Jenica as a turtle. Great speculation book for you guys if you guys have not picked it up yet or added it to your collection. And we're going to go ahead and I talked about this probably a couple months ago right here on this show, and that is Thor being written by Donny Cates. And I picked up the preview real quick because I'm going to go ahead and speculate on this right now because I think this is going to be something you want to add to your pull list now. Because as we all know, anything that Donny Cates has been touching as of late, it turns to gold. It sells out. You can't find it. It's going to first, third, fourth, fifth printings. So you definitely add Thor, the Donny Cates run, to your pull list now before it is too late. And this is going to be the hot spec this week because you're definitely going to want to read this, man. Donny Cates is a huge Jason Aaron fan. He loves everything that Jason Aaron's been doing with Thor. So you already know he wants to kind of, follow in his footsteps. And if you've read everything that he's been reading, or he's been writing, everything that he's been writing, it's been, all connected. So you already know in one way or another, Silver Surfer Black, Venom, Absolute Carnage, it's somehow going to connect to this. Even Guardians of the Galaxy. And we all know Guardians of the Galaxy is another title you want to hop on because as he's hopping off of it, Al Ewing's hopping on, and who knows where that will go as we see he's getting crazy cosmic now with Immortal Hulk. So definitely add Thor to your pull list right now, Donny Cates. That is 90s hot spec of the week.
When does that come out?
I believe I'm not mistaken. It's next year, and I can pull it up real quick. I'm sure that's why it's in this preview book. It will give me the date. I'll try to see if I can find it real quick. But no, I know it's next year for sure. It might be January or February, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, and
you're specking way ahead of time, dude. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and then this is
a confirmed date, but it is 2020 for sure.
Yeah, and as I just mentioned, Al Ewing is hopping on Guardians of the Galaxy, so he'll be taking that over from Donny Cates. And as we know, Donny Cates is still, the cosmic lead in Marvel. So of course, anything that Al Ewing's doing will have to go through Donny Cates in a sense. But this looks really good. So there's that spec.
That's a badass rocket,
bro. Badass cover, man. Right? And let me see if I can find that. And I guess I'll pull it off myself real quick as I'm trying to look for that, so everyone doesn't have to look at my ugly mug.
Hey, Biggie, you did a lot of driving around today, buddy. I liked it.
Hey, man, I'm having so much fun with this phone, dude. I'm starting to have a couple hiccups right now, but I'm a soldier. I'll get through it, dude. And man, it's just cool to be able to zoom around. And I don't know if it's gonna pick up quick, but I'm gonna just keep doing it till people start watching it. You know what I'm saying? I'll figure it out.
It was cool to see your shop, man. It was cool. I enjoyed it.
January 1st, 2020. Final orders due November 25th.
Damn, bro. So there it is. You heard it from Javi. He found it before I did. Donny Cates, writing Thor. Put it on your pull list now. I'm telling you guys this now. And real quick, before we get out of the real quick 90 hot spec, I got to shout out my boy 84, man. He sent me a little Baltimore torpedo, as we like to call it. Okay. And it said, Chad 90. Yo, my brother. Just a little souvenir from Baltimore I picked up for you. Nothing crazy. Hope you enjoy. NWO. Kenny 84. So shout out to my brother Kenny 84. He sent me this beautiful AOK, you got this little Spock ice cream postcard, and it sucks because I'll think I told him I can never use this card, bro. Right? I can never use this card, man. It's so badass. And sent me a little, Samus action from Metroid. So 2 awesome postcards. So shout out to 84 for that. And then, oh man, he knew I was looking for this one. Thor 385, just an incredible Hulk versus Thor cover. He knows I love Hulk. He knows I love me some Thor, and he just shot it my way. So thank you so much, 84, for this. But the biggest surprise of the whole thing, he got to sit down with Greg Pak himself, and we all know Greg Pak is writing a lot of the Star Wars Age of Rebellion one-shots, and he's also getting a couple little mini-series in there as well. But he picked me up a Vader #1, signed by Greg Pak, and it says, "To Chad, Star Wars is 90." So that was the best part of the entire AOK. So thank you, 84, so much for that. I just wanted to shout you out real quick in the little spec section because this was incredible. So thank you, man. I appreciate the love, my friend.
That's awesome.
Yeah, man. The community is incredible, bro. You got to love it, man.
90.
Yo.
Hey, I got one too, bro.
Ooh,
I got the same thing, man.
Oh, you know what? The hot spec continues, and it's another torpedo from, man.
Yeah.
Look at that. You got the Solo 2 Biggie Shaq clanging and banging, and there ain't nobody clanging and banging more than Solo. You already know that. And then, man.
Look at that.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's one I don't have. I have my X Factor 6, but I don't have the annual, so that's one I'm missing myself. So awesome. Oh, and had to get the Deadpool one, right? Had to.
Hey, look. Hey, you know what's awesome about 90? We both got this one, dude.
Ooh, we're postcard.
Postcard.
There you go.
Right, postcard.
Clanging
Brother.
and banging, dude. I got it. What do they call that 90? A remark, dude.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
remark.
It was a
Yeah, dude,
Bad-
we got remarks.
badass, yo. I love it. 84, just an incredible member of the community. Thank you, man. I appreciate the love, man. All right. So the moment that everyone's been waiting for, as we're going to see more people are going to hop in the chat more than ever, because this is everyone's favorite part of the show. It's Javi's Variant Corner, stash or trash, because you in the chat get to decide if you want to stash or trash these upcoming variants. So as Javi is still preparing and setting up, I might have thrown him off guard.
No, you're good. You're good.
Yeah.
He knows the format of the show.
This is the only reason. Yeah, this is the only reason I came back from the festival is to do stash and trash with Javi in the Variant Corner.
So great stuff, man. I can't wait to see what Javi's got in store for us this week. And we got the immortal Biggie Shaq on. So you already know he's going to be ready to fire on his opinion because Biggie Shaq is always ready to give his 2 cents. So fellas, let's do it, brother.
Let's do it. I only have a few this time, man. I have no DCs, so I'm sorry for all the DC fans out there. But
giving us a nice thing.
Javi, before we start, shout out to Just a Little Podcast for joining us in the chat. Thank you for being here, Cookie. You are
What's up, Cookie?
What's up, Cookie? Everybody else in the chat, thanks for hanging out. You let us know if you will stash or trash these variants. First one I have for you guys is X-Men #2, featuring Psylocke on the cover. This is by one of our favorite artists, Yi Hyung Lee. Exclusive variant to frankiescomics.com. I know there's a lot of Psylocke fans out there. This isn't on sale yet, but it will go on sale November 13th.
Yeah, I think I'm stashing this one, man. This is beautiful.
That's a
Bring
stack.
the
Yeah, I
alarm.
call it itty bitty. I call it itty bitty titty committee.
No, they're not itty bitty.
Dude,
I
that's
mean,
a
but
stash.
they're not like knockers. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, that's a handful. That's a nice grab. You know?
That's a stash all day, dude. That's
I'm
what you
still
have.
stashing. I'm still stashing.
Yeah, for sure.
They're not no flashing brights. That's right.
I mean, she's
Come
not
on,
Power
Hyde.
Girl, dude. She's freaking Cyclops.
And if you guys are watching this on the replay, let us know in the comments below as well which variants you're stashing or trashing, please.
Stash. Jeff Comics says it's a stash, so you know.
I'm stashing. We got a couple stashes already. Ring the alarm variant corner from 84. I love it. We got stash from Unruly Simeon, 84 stashing it. Just a little podcast is stashing it. The coach Vic himself is stashing it. We got stash all day from Jeff. 80
trashing it.
Yeah, trash.
All right, Biggie Shaq is gonna trash it. All right.
Yeah, I'll double time it with the trash. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. But it doesn't make me want to buy it. It doesn't make me want to do anything.
Good.
Nah. Trash.
Thank you.
Trash.
No problem.
Pre-orders go on sale Saturday, and the book comes out. X-Men 2 comes out November 13th. But you can, pre-order this starting Saturday. It's $13.
Ooh.
I know. Well, I hope Hialeah can tell me what this is an homage cover to.
It's an
I
homage.
know.
But this
To
is
the Goonies, right?
the
Goonies.
This is Gun Ho #1.
Dude, that's cool. I like that.
It's coming out. This book is coming out December 4th, and it's an homage cover to The Walking
Don't
Dead.
say it. Don't. Damn it.
I'm already saying it.
All right.
Yeah, it's the
I knew it.
Yeah, The Walking Dead. What I'm reading right now, guys, that's what it is.
Yeah, bro. Whatever, bro. You didn't know that.
I can't say the word. Companions.
Javi had to tell you. Bro.
Continuums.
Compendium.
Hialeah said it after Javi, so you had to wait for Javi to say
I
it.
would have said it. I don't know the issue.
I
though.
still think
I think it's 100.
No, it's just the
It's issue
compendium,
100.
like the
Okay.
omnibuses almost that they come out with. But this is Gun Ho #1, Kale NGU new. They're calling this book, quote unquote, spiritual successor to The Walking Dead. It has a very sort of end of times, end of civilization for humanity feel to it. A white plague occurs, and that's kind of puts humanity to the brink of extinction. And yeah, Gun Ho #1. This is the cover C, so you can still pick this up for cover price.
I like that. That's a stash, man. That's a cool homage.
I'm trashing it.
No, I like it.
I'm down, dude.
It's not my cup of tea.
I'm interested to know what those
90
features are on the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What?
I mean, I'm
It's,
interested to read it, but there's nothing about the. I mean, I don't know. Yo,
90
shout
don't
out,
like
a
zombies,
spirit-
dude.
yeah, I'm not a
Yeah.
zombie guy. And, Biggie Shaq knows. Yo, shout out to Pope Cerebus. Shout out to Big the Snake for joining us in the chat as well. I mean, the art is great, but yeah, I don't know. I'm trashing it. I'm just not a zombie person.
It looks cool as hell.
Like it.
Yeah. So they said it's a spiritual successor to The Walking Dead and a Walking Dead homage cover on the first issue. Trash. Trash.
That's the only,
Yeah, at
that's
least
the only
it's
reason
not
I
a
buy
Walking
it.
Dead #1.
Because it's not even original, yo. It's not even an original cover, yo.
Well, this is cover C.
Yeah. And well, I'm not a big Walking Dead guy. No, either way. But yeah. Trash.
Here we have another Marvel book coming out. Another
Woo!
coming out.
Oh,
Dead-
come on, dog.
I know somebody that wants this one. Yo, this is a great cover.
Come
though.
on.
I'm stashing this one. I dig it.
I ain't a Deadpool fan, man.
Oh,
That's
bro.
trash that shit.
Bro, I've been stashing Deadpool since, what, 2016, homie.
I like this cover. I dig it.
No,
They
I
actually-
dig the cover too with the croc. I think it's a beautiful. Who does this cover, yo?
It's I don't want to say he's not known, but I haven't heard of him. His name is Woo Chul Lee.
Okay. No,
This is the Comic Mint variant, so you can pick this up at comicmint.com.
Yeah, there'll probably be a million of them.
Yeah, they had another variant, the one in 50 variant that they have for sale over there too, but that one actually sold out. So this one's still on sale for $20. I believe the
I'll
book.
tell y'all what, dude. It seemed like the last volume for Deadpool, there was a key issue like every 3 issues, bro. It's just a fun read, dude.
No, I'm stashing this one. I love this cover. I think it's great. I love everything about it.
I think I'm with Hialeah that I'm not huge on Deadpool as much. Like, there's things I like, of course. It's all depending on the writer, of course. But I like this. I like this cover a lot. I really like the butterfly detail at the end there, like right above the crop. Like, it's awesome. I really like.
Bro,
this
I like the
a whole
crown
lot.
on the D. I don't know.
Yeah,
I like the headdress on
I
the
didn't
bottom.
even notice
as well.
that, dude. That's hype.
Yeah, I like the headdress at the bottom, or I guess that's the bottom dress. Not really the headdress.
That is cool.
yeah.
So,
I don't like the butterfly though. I'm good with that. I don't need that.
That I enjoy. Well, it's in nature, and that's what's there. It's just there. I like that.
no,
Good detail.
I dig it. I'm stashing it. I dig it. Yo, we got the man himself, Stone Cold Steve Whiting, in the building. We also got the art
All right.
chemist, the comic assassin. Thank you guys for being here. We
Damn it.
appreciate you guys. We got stash. Wouldn't buy.
Jeff trash all day.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, it's trash, dude. I like the Deadpool movie. That's about it.
Art chemist with the cool cover.
Pope
Stash.
just popped in.
No, Pope has been in, yo.
Oh,
You ain't
yeah?
even paying attention. Yeah, bro.
I'm sorry, man. I got the sniffles.
Yeah, it's all good. Don't worry, I'm on it.
It seems like it seems like the indies are doing hot in these upcoming months. We got the next ones that I have to showcase are 3 indies. The next one, it's funny that Jeff trashed this one because he'll definitely stash this one.
What the hell?
This is Red Sonja, Age of Chaos.
Yo, straight basura.
Basura. It's a basura.
Basura.
Too much boot caca going on in that.
Bro, too much, yo.
crap.
Alan
Did this
Qua
cover
variant.
jump in a time machine from the 90s?
Well, yeah, these are
Good.
all Chaos characters.
Oh, all right.
They're doing a crossover with Dynamite. So, of course, you have Evil Ernie on there. You have Chastity. You have Lady Death. Yeah. And, of course, Red Sonja, who is the female character for Dynamite. Alan Qua, and he's the one who, it's funny that you guys say off the bat trash, because Alan Qua did the TMNT 101 variant that you said last week.
I will stash that one all day, but this one, there's something about I'm just not digging. Has nothing to do with the characters that are on there themselves, but I'm not a big
I disagree.
It's
That I
corny.
know
It's
Evil Ernie's on there.
Dude, that's
Now
hard.
that Evil Ernie's on there, trash all day. Brian Polito, I got.
Oh, come on, man. That's the only good part.
Dude, that's horrible, dude. That cover is horrible, bro. Come on.
yeah.
It's garbage.
I can't like
I agree.
Brian Polito does. Long story.
No
I
need.
dig that 101 cover for sure, but this, nah, man. I'm sorry.
Here we
Sorry,
have Undiscovered Country #1, a book that's coming out
Damn.
November 6th.
I like that, bro. I don't know
Yeah, I
why.
like that too, bro. I think that looks badass.
This is a Virgin variant by Johnny
Zulu.
Hardin. Unknown Comics.
What is this for?
This is Undiscovered Country #1.
It's from
Yeah.
Image.
This I'll stash. This is badass.
Yeah, that's badass, bro.
There's something about that, bro.
The octopus
teeth.
tentacles, the fish,
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. I wonder what this world is.
That shit looks cool.
That's
I
hype,
just
bro.
looked up
I
this
like
series.
that.
I'm all in it. I'm all in. That cover's so
Yeah,
awesome.
you know what it's about now, Hyde?
Hold on. I didn't read what it was about. I just saw who was on it, and I'm all about it. Giuseppe
Yeah.
Camicoli is one of my favorite artists.
Yeah,
I love
it's a
that
pretty good
guy.
Story. It seems like a pretty good story too.
And who did the art on that variant again? Is
Johnny
that Bisley?
Johnny
DeHardine.
That's
DRD.
awesome.
Sorry.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely putting this on my pull list. I didn't know this was coming.
Two treading fish like a Harley. Stash.
Incredible.
Javi, where did you find
that's
this? Damn.
I think I sent it to Jeff, or maybe Jeff sent it to me. It was one or the other.
What's the title again?
Good job.
Undiscovered Country #1, coming out November 6th.
All right.
Written by Scott Snyder and Charles Solier.
Yeah.
This will be out next week.
.com exclusive. Limited to 250 copies. You can get this for $15 off the website.
Steve says he's stashing too.
Heck yeah. Yeah, love the originality, and it almost looks like a painting. Like
Yeah, for sure. Definitely.
No, it's beautiful.
right
I'd put
there,
that
Javi.
on a wall or a shirt. I love that. Yeah,
I'm with you right there, Javi.
I'd wear that on.
Hey, Chad,
I'd wear that on my body.
I know you're gonna get pissed off at me, bro, but I gotta bounce.
Oh, okay.
I gotta go
This guy.
to the show's gonna. Boy Who Had Seven's about to start, and I'm in the first round.
We know where your allegiance aligns.
Yeah, okay, Chad.
Yeah.
All right, bro.
We
Fine.
know. Just look at it. Shame.
Bro, stop.
Shame.
Dude, I
Shame.
gotta
Before you go, before you go,
All right, dude,
hold on.
wish me luck, bro.
Hold on.
Just
Hey,
wish me luck.
Libre,
I'm going up against JP.
Libre
Just-
and Javi.
What?
Libre and Javi did a great job last night. I had to get that in before you left.
Thanks,
Oh,
bro.
thanks, bro.
A lot of fun, man. We're getting our next guest for next week. Getting ready. Reaching out to some people, and that was a blast. I was so sick last night. Today I'm feeling a little bit better. So, yeah.
All right, you're holding up the time, bro.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. We got variants to show, bro. Go be on your other show.
Yeah, I'm up in the first round too, but
In the second round.
Yeah.
I gotta go, guys.
he told me I'm in this first
Yeah.
round.
Later, man.
Later, guys.
First round, Hialeah. Always gotta go.
Yeah.
Always
you
gotta
know?
go.
Yeah, he's gonna lose in the first round too, because that's what he does. Yo, Biggie Shaq, pancaked him
come
in the
on,
first
man.
round of the slab down. So
Oh, don't label my boy, dude.
no, it's all good. It's all good. So Javi, what else you got?
We got one last book, and this is The Heist. This is another homage. This is by Vault Comics, and this is a CBSI
Whoa.
exclusive variant.
Look at that. Oh,
And it's
God,
homage
that's
to
nasty.
Eternals.
Dude, that's so sick.
Yeah, I really
That's
think this cover.
amazing.
Oh, I love it, bro. See, whenever you
That's
see a
awesome.
good
Any
album,
information
dude,
on
you just get happy, bro.
Stash. Yo, and Hialeah
Yeah.
left at the worst time, bro. He still had 6 minutes. He could have saw this, did his little thing, because we're about to wrap up too. We got nothing after this. This guy shooting early, stash all day for sure.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about this book. No, it might be like a space heist type of thing. I'm not really sure, but The Heist #1 by Vault Comics. Oh, the
Nice.
planet.
Yeah,
called
you know what? I'll check it out. Oh, how to steal a planet or
Yeah,
heist.
that's what it is. Yeah.
Oh,
Huh.
wow. All right, I'm in. Paul Tobin. That name sounds familiar. It's not Paul Tobin. That's a musician. Oh, it is Paul Tobin. I guess they're. All right. I'm gonna stop
Right.
thinking out loud now.
But yeah, stash all day. Steve says he has no Eternal, so he's stashing this.
Hell yeah, stash all day. I'm with you all day with this one. Nice, Javi. I dig it. So that was this week's Stash or Trash.
Good job.
That was
Chilling.
sick.
I like them all, dude. except for a
That's
couple.
probably my favorite one, Javi, for real. And that's a beautiful one too. Hialeah is crazy. He's out of his mind.
The Heist,
Right.
the Heist book is a CBSI exclusive. It's 250 copies, and I believe you can get it for $11.
Oh, it's not bad at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only one. Rest of them, I'm down, dude. Oh, that one too.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
that's right.
Yeah, I just didn't want to show it off.
No, you can still show it. I mean, I just thought, it was trash to me. Everyone can trash or stash whatever they want. You can still show it, Javi. That's
It's all
part
good.
of the
It's all
game,
good.
baby. That's part of the game. You can't, it's all part of the game.
You
All
need
right.
some good. You need some good trashes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sometimes.
you need it every now and then. You need a good.
There was people that in the chat that might have stashed that. Who knows? So it's all good. So Javi, I do know you got a ride. So go ahead, show us what you picked up from the last couple weeks, and go ahead and tell us what you got going on, because we already know you got something coming up a little later. It looks like you're in the second round versus 84, so be prepared for that.
Oh man,
Yeah.
I was invited, but I don't think I'm gonna make it, dude. I was
Yeah,
just gonna hang out.
I have yet to be on that show, and I don't think I want to be on that show. So
It's a lot of.
there's
a lot of
pressure. There's a lot of pressure. There's a lot of pressure on it. But Javi, go ahead.
Hey, 90. I don't blame you, bro. I kind of regret it.
Yeah, Javi, let us know what you picked up and what you got going on your channel, man.
These are a couple of old books that I picked up that I'm catching up on. Like you said, I picked up a Bizarre Adventures #1. I love me some Marvel previews back in the day. It turned into Bizarre Adventures. Those were the old school magazine size covers. And they did a 80th anniversary, and they did this one shot for it. It's 4 stories. I read through it already. It's really, really good, really, really fun. Bizarre Adventures. And it has this like cool Dracula werewolf cover. I picked up a Ben Oliver variant to Superman's pal Jimmy Olsen #2.
Cool.
I picked up Crazy #1 by Marvel. This was another one shot that they did. That's just like a kind of like a Mad magazine humor comedy, different stories. Really fun.
Dope.
And I picked up these. I didn't have these, so I was picking these up. This is issues #2 and 3 of Over the Garden Wall, Soulful Symphonies. It's like these 2 brothers, and they get into their adventures, and it's all music based, and it has to do with music and things like that. So I'm a music guy.
Hey, no way.
So this was right up my alley.
Hell yeah. I dig it.
Bro,
What you got going on? What are you gonna say,
hey,
Biggie?
Javi, you drove me crazy with them Strange Tales, dude, on Silver Sundays, bro. I was getting real jealous, man.
That's right, man. I got my Silver Age ready to go.
I was just gonna easy segue. Javi, what you got going on the channel, brother?
We got Silver Age Sundays, where we showcase Silver Age comic books and just talk about different comic book related topics with the mightiest panel of them all. That's every Sunday on the Conquistador channel. We were doing it at 1:00, but because of the football schedule, we are doing it at 12 noon EST.
What? Don't even tell your boy, because I
Yeah.
might have to join you now for sure.
So 12:00, 12 p.m. EST. That's when we'll be doing Silver Age Sunday. And then tomorrow, me and Mr. D-Hyde, the Literary League of Heroes, we will be back talking about Welcome Back, Frank. And we will be talking about and doing a deep dive review on issue #7 of the Punisher series, Welcome Back, Frank, by Garth Ennis, Steve Dillon, and Jimmy Palmiotti. So check that out tomorrow.
What's that show called?
Oprah Boys Book Club.
Oprah boys.
Oprah Boy.
That's right, on the Conquistador channel, our very own comic book club.
Hell yeah, Javi. Oprah boys. I gotta make another appearance. It's been a while, yo. I was only able to get on those first 3 issues, but definitely just one of the greatest Punisher runs out there. So definitely check them out tomorrow night on the Oprah Boys Book Club. And I guess, that's an easy segue to your partner in crime on the Oprah Boys Book Club. Hyde, what you pick up and what you got going on, brother?
Well, let's get to what I picked up first because, again, I haven't picked up anything for 2 weeks. I didn't pick up anything today or last week because I've been out at a festival and I had to get back to work today, so I didn't have time. I will be. I'm gonna have a big 3-week get next week. I'll tell you that. But I do have stuff I picked up from the Tate sale I went to a little bit before I left. I did end up grabbing some stuff. Yeah, we'll start off with Stuart the Rat by Steve Gerber, who is the creator of Howard the Duck, and this is very much a send-up of that. I'm pretty sure he made this because he had no access to his creation, Howard the Duck, after Marvel fired him, I guess. So, yeah, and that's the whole thing. Steve Gerber's a maniac. May he rest in peace. He hasn't been with us for some time, but I'm reading his older indie stuff, like he's an insane person. And the art by Gene Cologne, which is also pretty important because that guy, yeah. I haven't gotten around to reading this yet, but I can't wait. It seems like a classic thing. And Cologne is one of the masters. And you get to see Gene Cologne right there in the middle, looking all fly. Look at that. Looking so cool. Anyway, next things I picked up were Lodger, issues 4 and 5 by the Laphams, David and Maria Lapham. I had the first 3 of these guys. These are the last 2 issues of the series. It's bizarre. It's a really bizarre thing, as is everything David Lapham does. And I recommend reading it. It's a really, really weird, dirty, dark thing, as it seems like that's what I like in my indies. But also, I picked up issues 1 through 4 of Underground at this sale. So that all 5 of these cost me about $1. All 4 of these cost me less than $1 by Jeff Parker and Steve Lieber. Picked this up because Steve Lieber's the artist of the current Jimmy Olsen series. And he's blown me away in every issue of that. So I decided I'll give it a chance. And Jeff Parker's decent. He's a solid hand. So why not? I only need 1 more issue to complete that series. And yeah, so that should be good. All right. Industrial Gothic by Ted McKeever. First issue. Ted McKeever, I don't know if any of you guys know who he is, but another crazy person who has his own very unique style of art. And as I'm flipping through this, I had to find a good issue to show something good to show off because YouTube might flag us for some of this stuff.
Just show the cover.
No.
Just show the cover.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, you can't really. He has a weirder art style than this, but he likes to do more painted, like touched up detail covers and a really grimy dark inside. And weird, like very unique style, very weird dude. And I think he's still doing stuff every now and then. He'll release some image stuff, but yeah, I'll always keep an eye out for him. Free Comic Book Day, David Lapham, Stray Bullets, issue 2. I love David Lapham, had to pick it up. And on the back, apparently he did a Matrix story. I'll look into that. And after that, issues 1 and 2 of The One by Rick Veitch. Again.
Oh, that's money, dude. It's money,
yeah,
bro.
Yeah, like this is I believe these are the image reprints. Yeah, these are definitely
I got
reprints.
the original.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's awesome. Yeah, I think I've read like the first issue. I love it. I love that kind of stuff. It's, again, grimy awesomeness. And the way it's just drawn, it's repulsive. And God bless it.
Fantastic, dude.
Hell yeah. Great stuff.
Yeah.
All the
I'm gonna be
covers are
looking
so
at
good too, bro.
Yeah, they really are. Like this Tide Box one is so awesome. It really pops off the shelf. Yeah. And this one's fire. Literal money.
Yeah. Those are some cool covers.
Definitely, bro.
All right.
Nice.
That's what I got.
You got anything going on the channel, bro?
I should. I'm gonna get cracking this week. Again, I've been gone for a week. I've got a lot of catching up on everything to do. But yeah, I have a feeling I'm gonna be blowing up my channel in the next week or so.
Hell yeah.
Look for at least 3 new videos before our next show, and that's not including what we got going on Javi's Conquistadors channel on the Oprah Boys Book Club.
Oprah Boys. Nice, yo. Shout out to Mastodon Comics and Collecting for joining us. That is awesome for you hopping in. Appreciate you, brother. And Kari, Thrower. Appreciate you guys for hopping in the chat as well, as we already know that Kamagori's thing started. So much support to our boy Hialeah. And if there's anyone in the community that has the utmost support for Hialeah, it's our boy Biggie Shack. And Biggie Shack, what did you pick up for New Comic Book Day today, brother?
All right, man. First off, I want to clear up. I don't regret going on 7s. I was just kind of agreeing with 90 on being like,
not
able to make decisions quickly.
Right, yeah, bro. Right. No worries, man. So, the pressure's real on that. Dude,
I got this bad boy, dude. I'm really happy with that, man.
I know somebody's got to join Javi on Silver Age Sunday. Jeez.
We got Savage Avengers
Annual. All right.
Look at this one, dude.
Ooh.
Ooh, what? $1. Look at that. Love them dollar books, dog. Got some Venom.
Ooh, I love me that.
Got some Deceased #6. Last issue. We also got another True Believer, X-Men True Believer. You know what I'm saying? We got this bad boy. What's this one? Moira McTaggart. You know what I'm saying? The Moira McTaggart. And then I think a lot of guys got this book today, brother. We got the Killing Smile, man.
Yeah, it's one. Wow. I'm gonna read online. I didn't pick it up, but nice, man.
That's it, dude.
Biggie Shack, you got anything going on?
Oh,
I know you got Mega Power Hour.
Oh yeah, we do Mega Power Hour. Me and my Macho Man 84 dude, the madness himself, brother. We do that, but you know, I just like to hang and clang. I hop on people's junk. I'll go live with my phone more often now. I got some dope quality. I like my quality better on my channel. I'm pretty hype right now, so everything's going good.
Hell yeah, I like it, Biggie Shack. We're gonna have Biggie Shack on more Wednesdays on the 90 New Comic Book Day show. So
hell yeah.
That will bring it. I guess. Thank you guys for joining us as always every week, and I'll just take us out of here for what I picked up and what I got going on. So as you guys already know, for all the 90 holics in the chat, YouTube is 90. And I love going to the comic book store every Wednesday when I can, but lately I haven't been able to go as often, but I was able to make it today. So super stoked. I don't know why this wasn't in my box a couple weeks ago, but it was there today. So I'm happy about that. You guys know I love me some Donny Cates. I don't care what he's writing. I want it. So Guardians of the Galaxy issue #10, just a great cover as well. Super stoked to see what's going on there. And a book that not everybody's on. It was crazy to see this price point at this book, but I've been on this series for a minute, and I know when they put a price point on a book and they give you the oversized issue and the hard stock cover, that means something's happening, because every time that has happened in this series, someone dies. So that is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles issue 99. $7.99 cover price. I got the Eastman variant, of course. Gotta love me some Eastman, you know. So super stoked to see what's going on here. It's still City at War for those of you that have been reading it, and it's getting ready to conclude. And I do believe it is headed towards the return of Shredder, because if you guys are reading Shredder in Hell, he is trying to make his way back from Hell, and I think he's going to have his return in 100. That's just what my gut tells me. But we'll see what happens in issue 99, and I'll tell you guys about that next week. Shout out to my boy Hialeah. He picked this one up for me today. Red Goblin, issue #1. Super stoked about this. Red Death. I spec'd on the first appearance of Red Goblin a few months back on the show because of this series. So who knows what's going to be happening. I'm super excited to see what's been going on. And come on, bro, the Red Goblin. We have him in Absolute Carnage, and now he's getting his own little mini-series. Some great stuff. The long-awaited conclusion to Silver Surfer Black, issue #5. I mean, I've loved the art. I've loved the story so far in this. I love this cover. And most importantly, I don't normally do this, guys, but I had to do it. Had to get that variant cover by the Ron Lim cover with Silver Surfer versus Noel on it. Beautiful cover.
Heck
All
on.
about it, man. So shout out to the LCS pulling this one for me as well. Just some great stuff right there. And as you guys saw, Biggie Shaq, that issue number 19 Venom. It's the final tie-in to Absolute Carnage with Venom. So you already know anything Donny Cates is doing, I gotta read. You know? And
Agreed.
not only did I get this one, but shout out to Hialeah because he was able to track me down. You already know. And shout out to Javi because if it wasn't for Javi, we wouldn't have known what this cover was. So that is the B cover, the Mary Jane variant. Whew, you gotta love it. So great new comic book day for myself. It's been a while since I felt like this good on New Comic Book Day because I haven't been able to get to the shop on New Comic Book Day. And I feel like, there hasn't been a ton of things coming my way because I've lightened up the pull. But this week, some great stuff. So super stoked. And for all the 90holics in the chat, you can find me here every Wednesday for New Comic Book Day as we review Spec and we stash your trash variants in Javi's variant corner. And you may see me on that Geek Show next Monday on the MCE channel. But I want to thank all of you guys for joining us here in the chat. We got to get a slab down coming. Hopefully, we got slab down coming this Sunday. I got to make sure it happens one way or another. But this Sunday, you heard it. The slab down will be here. I hope so. We got to find something. We got to find some contestants, even if it's a exhibition match. Me and 84 got to make it happen. But thank you guys for joining us in the chat. I want to thank Javi. I want to thank D-Hide. I want to thank Biggie Shaq for making his 90 MF Comics New Comic Book Day first appearance. And we're going to have him on next week, Mero. You guys heard it first. We're going to have the return of Biggie Shaq. It's going to happen, man.
All right.
Thank you, guys. We'll see you in the comic categories show on The Boy Who Had 7. Javi, good luck. Hialeah, good luck. 84, good luck. I appreciate all the love from everybody. And until next week, guys, go get your books.
Thank you, guys.
And remember,